Well, like, first of all, he's kind of a nut, like, if we're being honest here. He's like, what is about Dr. Phill? Like, it's like the way that he kind of acts, like Dr. Phill will just kind of be like, so what you're saying basically is that, like, well, let's take a look and play some clips here. And then you'll see, like, some weird-ass, dumbass, like, white hillbilly looking fat kid. Yeah, mama, like some honey boo-boo bullshit. And then this kid will be, and then Dr. Phill will be like, so what we have here is, this is a dysfunctional household. And he'll be like, or there was this one, this other white kid, he was like, he just yelled, "Arg! Fuck!" Like that, because his parents told him, hey, could you not be so much of an asshole, Oh, this was really funny. This was really funny. So, this kid, it was this, like, big dumbass white kid, and he was on Dr. Phill, and, arg! Fuck! That guy. It was so funny. His dad's like this. Hey, don't, no, his dad was like, my son is completely out of control. I don't know what to do. He's out of control. And Dr. Phill is like, well, that's really sad. That. But he said this, like, here's a story, and the dad's sitting there all upset. He said, I swear, one time me and my son got into an argument, and I said to my son, I forget what I said, but I really made him mad, and I was arguing with my son, and I insulted him. And then he called me a faggot. And I was like, you think I like men? And it's video footage. You think I like men? You think I'm like that, son? I will knock your teeth into your throat, son. and then the dad says, and then my son says to me, I'd like to see you try it. And I was just like, oh my God, my son. No, where did he learn to speak like that? Oh no. And it's like, and Dr. Phill, what we have here is a dysfunctional family, a very dysfunctional household. And it's kind of funny, but like Dr. Phill, the whole thing, it's like an act. Like, it might not even be real, to be honest. It might be like that Catch Me Outside girl or whatever. That could have been an act. That wouldn't surprise me, but it's just really funny, though, if you think about it, Dr. Phill. It's like, that's why I don't really like him, but because of stuff like that. He's kind of a nut, and kind of like just Captain Obvious about stuff, And it's always these dumbass, like, hick Southern families that are on the show. Like, you ever notice that? It's these dumbass hick Southern families. Like, like just hillbillies. It's these dumbass hillbillies on the show all the time. And, yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to say about him. His head looks kind of like this, actually. Like, Dr. Phill, his head looks kind of like this, so that kind of adds to the funniness about it. Let's see, do I have a mustache? No, of course I don't. No, of course I don't have a mustache. Here's a piece of paper. What we have here is a dysfunctional family. You need to help me, help you, help me, help you, help her, help him, help her, help him, help me, help you, help me, help you. I'm trying to be smart here. I'm trying to help you. I care about you. I'm doing this because I love you. Oh, there's this one time this girl was like arguing with her mom, and then her mom looked at her and was like, honey, we're on the Dr. Phil show right now. This is as far as we've gotten. This is as far as it gets. We have no other option, baby. And it's, I just like thinking about, if you just think about that, like, if you just think about how, like, weird and, like, kind of goofy it is, the whole thing is just so goofy, you know? There's something off about it. Like, I'm a Dr. Phil denier now. You know? My God, dude. Like, does anybody watching this, like, you agree with me, right? Like, if you clicked on this video, you agree with me, because, like, Dr. Phil just basically, he's a nut, obviously, you know, he's kind of a nut, and he's just kind of, Dr. Phil's just kind of like with the show and all, it's an act, mainly, like, it's a reality talk show or whatever, but, you know, it's an act, basically, and, just trying to think of what else to say about it, because, like, it's just random families from, like Alabama or whatever. I'm surprised. Actually, I don't know. Maybe this has happened. If anybody knows if this has happened, I'd like you to, tell me if it happened. But, yeah, I'm just kind of thinking about it, like, okay, has anybody ever been on the show for Alabama stuff, if you get what I mean, like cousins, you know what I mean? I've heard some stuff about that. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you this. There was this one time, alright, how much time do I have? Yeah, I got time. There was this one time, alright, my sister showed me a picture of this girl, and she was all like, she looked like, you know, she was like, I don't have a picture, but she's all, hey, look at her, you know, like, what do you think? Does she look good? And I'm like, yeah, she looks good. You're tricking me. That's a trap, right? That's a guy, right? You're about to trick me or something. I know you are. And my sister's like, no, that's a real girl. And I'm like, alright, cool. Yeah, I like her. She looks good. She looks good, for sure. And my sister's like, that's our cousin. And I'm like, why are you doing this to me? Why'd you have to go there? You're sick in the head. You need to talk to Dr. Phil. You a goofball. Yeah, basically, that's what it's all about. This whole Dr. Phil thing, bro, like, that's what passes for entertainment, just kids yelling at their parents. Oh, there was that one that was really, really funny. That son was, like, wearing a dress, and the dad was, like, crying about it, like, I feel like I failed as a father. Son, you make a beautiful man, but you make a very ugly woman, son. And Dr. Phil's like, well, imagine what it's like to oh, am I going over the time now? Oh, whatever. Dr. Phil's like, well, imagine what it's like to just go over what it feels like to not feel comfortable with how you are, and to feel insecure, and have gender dysphoria, and this and that, and imagine how he feels, and imagine this, and imagine that, and it's like, and then you know he's gonna go into it. Can you do this to help him, help you, help me, help her, help him, help you, help me, help you, help me, help you? Can you do that for me, baby boy? Whatever. Yeah, that's just kind of my thoughts on the whole Dr. Phil thing. I think he's kind of irrelevant right now. He makes good memes. Probably why I'm making a video about this, but Pretty funny, I think.